Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my loot from 500 guards. This is the second video in my loot from X series. I'll put a link in the description for my first video, which was 500 goblins. And I thought I'd make a complete strategy guide for the guards too, just in case you guys wanted to do this in your spare time as well. Same as last time, the votes are in. You guys voted for 500 guards. Closely followed by 250 Hellweir. So in the new straw poll, I'll definitely include the 250 Hellweir and then do a couple of new ones to go along with it. That'll be in the description to this video, so go ahead and vote on that one. Thank you to all the 393 people who voted on the last one. A lot of you like to troll me, so 500 guards it is. Thank you for that. Before we get into killing the guards, I got some useful information. First off, the guards we're going to kill are in Falador. These are the best guards to farm as they spawn fairly fast and there's multiple in a small space. Not to mention they're really close to a bank, so banking is really easy. The guard stats are as follows. They're combat level 18, they have 650 life points and a max hit of 52. So that's a lot harder than the goblins max hit of 8, and they were pretty difficult, so we need to be really vigilant here. Goblins were quite dangerous at times when they would crowd round you, so we need to make sure with our guards that we try our best not to draw too much attention to ourselves and get attacked by too many at once. I have a really good method for this, so don't worry about that. I'll show you in a second. I just want to go for a couple of useful items. Guards are weak to stab attacks, so melee is really good here. Spears and rapiers especially, so something like Dragor rapiers or a chaotic spear, they're just perfect here. Use them if you have them. Amulet of Blood Fury is helpful as well because you life gain proc while killing them around you, so that's pretty nice if you're running low on HP. You do know their max hit is 52, so being able to heal from the blood amulet can help with those max hits. The legendary pet can pick up loot for you, again an awesome tool. Legendary pet comes in so handy, definitely would advise one of these. As for the minimal setup for guards, it's a lot different to goblins, so I'm going to talk you through it. You want to try and slip by them undetected as one of them, and then you can strike when their guards are down. So you can literally disguise yourself exactly like them. So you want to get your bronze helm, your bronze chain body, your bronze square shield, your bronze longsword, and leather chaps. Don't ask me why the guards wear leather chaps, they just do, okay? So you want your full inventory of lobsters, as their max hit is 52. You're going to be using lobsters even more than you did in goblins, so they're even more important here. I'll show you a quick example on how you can do this method. It's so effective, it's unreal. So what you want to do is wear all of that gear, just pace around a little bit like they do. Without running, just have yourself walk from place to place. Pace around a little bit. Look at me, I look like a guard. Tell me I don't look like a guard. Look at that. I am one of them. I am in their ranks. They just think I'm another one. Another innocent guy bypassing. And then BAM! Strike them. Strike them when the guards are down. Start running. Kill them all. Slaughter them. Slaughter their families. Pillage their loot. And there you go. You made your money. You win. Good job. You got to quickly get out of there. Pick up your loot, run, get to your bank, bank the loot, and just go somewhere else. You don't want to get caught in your act. So now you've done it, before they respawn, get out of there. When they respawn, they'll know you're an intruder. Just get out and you'll be fine. There's also another reason why you don't really want to stay too long and you want to get out as soon as you betrayed them. That's because a lot of people like to try and loot your drops. So people usually wearing D-meds and rune square shields, for some reason that's what they wear because they're cool kids with their team capes. They'll typically ask you if you're looting them and you'll say, yeah, I'm looting them, it's my loot, man. And then they'll give you a sob story, be like, oh, but I'm so close to a bond. Please let me loot your stuff, I'm close to a bond. And you're like, man, like, can't you just loot someone doing airits or something? But then they're like, nah, guards are better. So obviously they're trying to steal your loot, and when you tell them no, they just swear at you, run off. It's not really fun, is it? That's the only downside to this method. A lot of people just want your loot. They think it's free or something, or you're just gonna leave it on the floor. Why would you leave grapes on the floor? They're so good. But then after insulting you, they just walk off. So I guess it's not that bad. If you don't mind getting insulted here and there, it's all good. I guess that's just the price we pay for such an overpowered method. Although, as an alternate, if you want to be quite boring, then you can take the higher level setup. Again, just like the goblins, you want your overloads, you want your ring of vigor for ultimate ability switch, your shield switch to stop them hitting you really hard, full inventory of sharks because you know sharks are really good food but not too expensive. For gear, you want your malevolent, you want your amulet of souls, your ring of death, your death touch bracelet, everything that you can. I would advise to melee them, especially with a scythe, because they're weak to melee, so that's the best thing. But again, the other way is much more viable and more enjoyable, so I would not advise the scythe method. The scythe method is pretty fast. You get to kill the mobs really quickly. You typically one-shot them with a scythe, and then you just run about all through Falador, looting them, getting as many grape drops as you can, making the money. Typically took me around an hour and 15 minutes doing this, getting 500 kills. So it's slightly slower than goblins to get 500 kills, but the 500 kills loot should be a lot better than goblins, which is nice. So after my hour and 15 minutes of killing guards, I got 500 kills. With these 500 kills, this is the loot I got in my inventory. They drop really bad runes, so they're probably not worth picking up. They drop like 1 blood rune at a time, 1 nature, 1 chaos. So they're pretty bad drops. They drop some bad seeds. They're also not very good. They do drop quite a lot of iron bolts, which I had worn. They also drop bronze arrows, steel arrows, and then loads and loads of random stuff. But the really good thing are the grapes. So I managed to get 114 grapes from these guards, which will be most of my profit here. I also got a medium clue scroll, but I wasn't recording when I got it, so unfortunately I couldn't show the loot beam. I also got 1,114 GP, so if we withdraw the GP. Now if we price check it all, we've made 341k. As you can see, 306k are the grapes. So if you were to actually do this for money, pick up the grapes only. The rest aren't even worth bothering about. I guess you could pick up the runes because they stack and they're a little bit of extra money. The iron bolts are decent as well, but other than that I probably wouldn't pick anything up. They drop coins in stacks of 1, and that is just really annoying to pick up because they have such a little click box. So clicking those was quite fun. But either way, we got some alright loot. The grapes are OP, easy money. Just as a little bonus at the end, I got pretty bored in between killing guards, so I thought I'd do my farm run. 12 million XP after 99 since the pets were released, and I got the brains pet, so that's pretty awesome. As you can see, it's in my inventory, and when I use it I get the pet. I really like this pet, I think it's awesome. Scarecrow looks really cool, and the way it bounces after you is pretty neat. So I thought I'd include that in this video as it's a nice little addition. I guess it's loot from 500 guards because it was at the same time. Thanks for watching as always. Again, it's another troll video obviously because you guys picked a troll pick. I'm also gonna troll with my video. Hope you found it funny and enjoyed watching it. If you liked it, give it a like. If you're new, slap that subscribe button. Join the friends chat Maikeru if you fancy to chat, and Goblin Slayers clan is now open. I made it a week ago and we're already nearly up to our Citadel level 2, which is amazing. All viewers are welcome and we're going to be having clan events. The Discord is also now open. The link to the Discord will be in the description, along with the straw poll for the next Loot from X series. So please vote on that also. Go ahead and troll me if you really want, or pick a serious one this time. I'm happy to do either. I have to do whatever you pick. Until next time, see ya!